So there are 4 things that you need to know on this test. Because if you know these 4 things, then you should be able to answer any of the questions. The first one is the percent proportion, which we know is percent over 100 equals is over of. This is probably what we spend half of the unit doing, is just a bunch of percent proportion problems. So this is really, really important that you know it. The second thing we looked at was our markup. To do that, all you have to do is do percent times cost and multiply the two together. Just remember that your percent, you have to divide it by 100 to make it into a decimal before you can put it in the equation. So you have to change your percent before you can put it here and multiply it by the cost. After that is when you have to decide if you add or subtract to get your final answer. Remember, in our notes, you have taxes and tip is markup, whereas sales and discounts are marked down. So you need to know the difference. The next thing we did was the percent change, and that was simply when we subtracted the new minus the old amount, and we divided by the old amount. And that tells you what the percent change is. Remember to multiply it by 100 so that you get that final answer as a percent and not just a decimal. And the last thing that we did right before I was out on Wednesday is we did I equals P RT, which is the simple interest problem. We know the interest is money, the principal is money, the rate is always a percent that you have to divide by 100 to be able to use it in the problem, and the time always has to be years. But this one isn't really listed in the class anywhere, but the proportion, the percent change, and the simple interest are all on that back wall, either in the red poster behind Jackson or the green poster behind Elliot. And so if you ever forget one of these 4, you can find them in the back of the room. But these are the main things you have to know if you're going to do well on the test. For the vocab review, help me out here. The blank is the decrease from an original price of an item to its sales price. What did you put, Bryson? Number 1. Well, yeah, the markdown is a decrease, whereas markup is increase. This one actually wasn't listed, so they kind of tricked you. But it's the accuracy of a measured or an estimated value compared to its actual value